Good morning, it is day 34 of the video trainer. I believe it's a Saturday. Getting ready to go to the expo, but not until I've done my cardio. So this is what I like to do a lot of the time when I'm staying at hotels. You may have seen this from other video series. I'll go into these little stairwells, but a lot of them can lock you out. So what I like to do is bring like one of the pads from the hotel, and this is one of my hacks. Oh, let me put it there. Okay, and I just have to hope and pray that nobody will open that door and take that. I'll always take my phone with me just in case I do need to call reception, because that has happened before where I have been stuck in a stairwell. Say that 10 times fast. And what I'll generally do, I will go and sweat it out in here for a little while. There is no Stairmaster in the gym. There is a treadmill. It gets very busy up there. The bikes are absolutely terrible. Half of them don't work. The ellipticals are useless and half of them don't work. These are the type of hotels I stay in. But the stairwells, they always work. So what I'll do is take it nice and easy, going up and down these stairs for a little while, and then I will go hard at it for a minute. I've got my watch and I'll time myself for that. So that's exactly what I'm going to do now. And 15 minutes, 4 minutes steady, 1 minute flat out, and we'll repeat that 3 times. Right, I'm in Expo now for the Arnold Classic, heading on over to the booth, and going to be there for several hours now, kissing babies. Most of them cry when I do, and taking pictures, having a lot of fun, meeting people who will be showing me their transformations from watching the programs. It's great. It gives me the confirmation that I'm doing something kind of right, you know. So let's get on over there. So left the expo now, and now it took me like 45 minutes to walk out of there. Now I'm at the bodybuilding prejudging. So checking out the Arnold Classic bodybuilders here. Okay, so now we got the top guys.
William and Cedric switch.
Yeah, and it looks like they're putting Neil's client, William, right in the middle now. Sure, Neil's feeling the pressure.
Come on, Bonner! Come on, William! This is yours, buddy! Come on! You're too thick, brother! Good!
So now I'm outside of the event, and I've come back to the gym here because I'm going to get myself on that Stairmaster steady state cardio now for 20 minutes. Now remember, because it's a Saturday, your carbohydrates are going down, but your fats are going up. When I get back to the hotel, I'll go through in detail again, just in case you've forgotten, so you know exactly what that means and how much you should be taking. And give you a little couple of hints and tips that you need to know as we get through this halfway point of this video series. Right, let's get started then. Oh, building up a bit of a sweat here now, doing a steady state. I'm about 18 minutes in, 2 more minutes, taking it up to 20 today. I think I'm sweating because of all the body heat coming from below. I'm so glad it's not a weight training day. Number one, is my body needs to recover, hence why I'm shuffling around some extra fats and calories around my body today. And I'm so happy I'm not down there amongst the craziness. Imagine trying to do a giant set down there today. Forget that. I'm happy hiding up here with my headphones and the Stairmaster. Alright guys, this is the end of day 34 for me, and I tell you what, I'm bloody shattered today. I think it's just being in the expo around, you know, being around people, it can be tiring a little, even though I'm absolutely honored and happy that people would want to come up and chat to me and meet me and take pictures with me and all that stuff. You know, it's phenomenal, but it does wear you out a little. So I am ready for bed now. But before you go to bed, remember, I just want you to know that I hope you are taking the higher fat diet today, the lower carbohydrates, as you should. So your fats now are at a ratio of like 40% protein, carbs 26, and fats are 33, around there. So on your non-training day today, you'd be having 1.5 grams of protein per pound of body weight, you'd be having 1 gram of carbohydrate per pound of body weight, and you'd have 0.55 grams of fats per pound of body weight. Now, as of now, I've already had my last meal. I am going to bed on an empty stomach, and I will be waking up tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a shoot early in the morning, just a photo with, you know, my tank top on. I'm in no sort of shape to be taking my top off. Yeah, there's a great photographer here called Christopher Bailey, and I've never shot with him before, but I've got that opportunity. He wanted to take some pictures of me, so I am going to do it tomorrow morning with Ashley Horner in some of those images. So I'm going to be fasting during that time, because remember, tomorrow you fast. You get rid of all the undigested protein that's in your body, help cleanse yourself, drink plenty of fluid during this time, stay distracted during this time. You don't want to be thinking about food. You want to stay distracted away from it. And it's a great anti-aging detoxification process that does take a little bit of strain away from your digestive system, help release natural growth hormone, testosterone, improve your insulin sensitivity a little bit, and give you a good sharp punch of discipline as well. So at this halfway point during this video trainer, now you should be starting to see some good change within your body. Now, if it isn't happening specifically on the scales, which it should be, more so what's going to be more predictable and more detailed and more reliable is going to be the mirror. Go by the mirror. Maybe go by your clothes. Your body composition could change. You could potentially lose a little fat and put on a little muscle, so your weight wouldn't change as much. So for that reason, I do suggest that you go for the mirror, and you should be seeing change. I don't suggest that you look at the mirror every single day, because if you see yourself every day, you're not going to see as much change. For that reason, I always look in the mirror, say once a week, and it's at this point I'm really starting to see change in my physique. I'm starting to see that I'm getting the separation out of my chest. I'm really starting to develop my upper chest more. I'm starting to get a little bit more separation from my front, side, and rear delt, you know, various areas of my body. So I can really see that all this annihilation, this pain, and this sacrifice is paying off to have some success, which is absolutely fantastic. So the only way that I can continue to have that success, especially when I'm traveling, is to really follow a deep, dark, strict, disciplined, consistent form of my recovery. I just got to make sure that I put all my emphasis into my recovery to ensure that I can get the most out of my workouts, get the most out of my body, keeping my health at optimal levels, keeping my cortisol levels down, and keeping my mind straight and staying positive. You know, that's what it's all about. Inviting positivity into the universe so we can go out there and annihilate it and then go back and recover. Next week is going to be a full-on DTP, so we've got to make sure that my recovery day is as optimal as possible. As soon as I finish my shoot tomorrow, which starts at 7 a.m. in the morning, so I'm going to have to get up super early to get packed up, get to the gym where I'm doing this shoot, then go straight to the expo from there, and then go straight from the expo to the airport, and then I'll get home probably about midnight or the early hours of the morning. Then I'm going to have to get up and get my ass to the gym to film the following day's video series, which will be back. We'll be hitting back, baby. So, okay, that's a wrap for me. Good night.